Our animal survey form was incorporated into PlantVillage Nuru app, and the app is found in the Google Play Store, and you can always search PlantVillage Nuru app, and you can download it and sign up. So then you click on the animal form. It's written animal, then it will bring you the form. So then you start filling. So for the GPS, it will capture automatically. And again for the county, so you start by filling the sub-county, the name of the village, the pastoralist name. So the name of the village is where the pastoralist comes from, not where you come from. Yeah, it's where the pastoralist comes from. Then you click, you fill in the pastoralist name, then again the pastoralist phone number. And since most of the pastoralists don't have maybe their phones or the phone number, then a CDR or a scout will always input his or her own number, so that the county will be able to trace it, to trace the location of the pastoralist easily. Yeah. Then after that, you select the animal or the species. If you are examining a cattle or sheep or a goat, then you select the animal, then the number of animals at risk. So in the total herd, you count you ask the pastoralist the total number of animals that he or she has, then the number of animals that has the symptoms, and the total number of animals. So the number of animals at risk is the total number of animals in the herd apart from those that has the symptoms. Then after that, you'll now mention the number of animals with the symptoms, and then the number of animals that died in the last week or within that week. So yeah, this will always help the county or the vet to know which the disease can be. Then after that, you select the symptom started date, when the symptoms started. So these are the answers that you receive from the pastoralist. And when engaging with the pastoralist, it's not always a yes or a no answer. So there are those approaches that a CDR or a scout uses in the pastoralist, so that you can be able to get a lot of information, and like asking directly where you can get a yes or a no answer. So before you even start filling the form, you will have check the history from the pastoralist. That's the history taking from the pastoralist. So you'll be able to fill in the form without asking back the pastoralist. So that applies when the symptoms started. Some of them will not know the exact date, but they can give you a range, like at the beginning of the week, midweek, or late last week, or late this week. So you'll be able to know which date to quote in the form. Then after that, then we have now a list of the symptoms according to the systems. The first one is first you have to select the age affected, if it's the adult or the young ones, or if it's both, then you click both. Then the list of the symptoms, that's we have the respiratory system. If you see any symptoms related to the respiratory system, then you select. Then we have the cardiovascular system. The examples of the symptoms are the pale white mucous membranes or the congested red mucous membrane. So if you see any of the symptoms, then you click on that. Then we have the urinary system, reproductive system, cutaneous system, digestive system, lymphatic system, musculoskeletal system, and the nervous system. So all those systems have the common symptoms. So you just click on the symptoms that you see in an animal. Then after that, we have the other symptoms. So in case you see any other symptom that is not listed in the symptoms, then you can add. But we have the post-mortem signs, which it's not mostly filled in by the CDR, or in case a CDR or a scout meets a farmer with a dead animal, and they have the farmer himself has decided to slaughter the animal, then you can always maybe just capture the symptoms that you see from a slaughtered animal, but they are not allowed to do so. Then we have the tentative diagnosis. When you are filling the app according to your symptoms, you can always give a tentative diagnosis. Then the treatment advice given. So the CDR or the scout will call their veterinary officer or their animal health assistant within their region and explain to them the symptoms that they have seen in the animal or from a pastoralist. And they can always, when the vet officer or the animal health assistant gives them a direction of the treatment, then the CDR now gives the advice to the pastoralist. And then the treatment given, that is in case the pastoralist himself or herself has treated the animal, then the CDR can always indicate the type of the drug that the pastoralist has used. Or if the veterinary officer directs the CDRs to treat the animal, then he has to capture the drug that he used or the treatment given to the animal. So after listing all the symptoms, the CDR has to take the image of the animal. And the image targets where the symptoms are, because we understand that images speaks more than the word. So even if you don't understand about the symptoms and you do an image, so the officer will get the point or will understand more. Then the last section is on the comment. So you can always add any comment, maybe about the environment or the animals, the state of the animals in the area, or anything else that you can add, and then you can submit. So the CDRs offer the extension services to pastoralists and helping them to understand the importance of reporting animal diseases, the importance of maybe vaccinations, taking the animals for vaccinations, and also the animal husbandry practices.